You know how much we love war games on this channel, especially the hardcore ones, the ones that give you the feeling that you're on a battlefield right now at this place of time when this whole event is happening. One of the today's guests on our channel is literally the game that gives you a real-time strategy that is served in the something that is not very popular in nowadays gaming, in the World War One. Well, we never had a lot of great World War One games, especially set in strategy. We had a lot in World War Two, but World War One keeps being ignored, especially for a real life kind of like a time strategy genre. So today's game, The Great War Western Front, is about it, and it does overall well, I would say. But let's dive deep into it. But before we go, I would like to ask you, if you're not a subscriber of our channel, please be one, because it will really help us and we will create something cool together. I mean, community. Well, if you're a subscriber, you already know how much we love you. Because you suggest us all these games that we are playing from day to day and create all these reviews. So let's begin in the so let's talk about the game, the gameplay, and everything that you love about the gaming. Overall, the game released by the Polyglove Games and published by Frontier Foundry. While RTS games set in the World War II are abundant, it's rare to see World War I game, like I said in the beginning. So here you will be in the nature of trench warfare that is characterized to this conflict. Despite having a really complicated topic, the game creates a really compelling, immersive experience that captures the brutal and devastating reality of the war. The game graphics and sound are both done well actually, it's not much to say here. Audio design is really very good, I would say. The graphics, yeah, well, they are detailed and accurately depicted to the moody, brutal landscape of the Western Front. And like I said, the sound effects, this is what really dives and creates the whole atmosphere here. The artillery barrages are particularly impressive, creating a sense of the scale and impact of actually convoys of destruction brought to you by this war. The score composed by the Frank Klepatsky adds the some game immersive atmosphere that helps to transport the player to the grim reality of First World War. It creates really great atmosphere together with the sound and the overall look of the game. Like I've said, the strategy games never impress you in terms of graphics, because it's more here of the way how you play. You don't have the time to focus on how the game looks in the manageable time where you try to create something. So let's speak about the campaign map. While it's something basic, it does provide some interesting choices for the player. Players can research new technologies, upgrade the buildings, and move their units around the different sectors. However, there are some kind of areas where the game could be really improved. For example, in my opinion, the buildings and the move of their units around the different sectors. This is something that you will need to look at. The artillery and abilities of players to move any number of troops from farm to other one can turn to blemishes and make it difficult to plan strategically. Well, but this is something that I feel like with updates or maybe with a different game mods can be fixed. Additionally, the lack of the dynamic battlefield, which means the battle can feel repetitive, with the players fighting the same battle over and over again. Additionally, the lack of the something like a dynamic weather, I would say, that would create something more cool here. In terms of gameplay, it's a mix of traditional RTS elements and a hybrid of TBS RTS managements kind of mechanics. Players can manage resources, build structures, produce units while making the strategy really very cool. The battle maps themselves are really well made and well designed accurately to depict the trench warfare of the Western Front. However, the IE is lacking and can become repetitive, with an enemy designed and accurate despite the trench warfare of the Western Front. However, the IE is lacking and becoming really repetitive, with an enemy simply throwing wave after wave of infantry at the player's position. One of the strengths of the greatest war, the Western Front, is attention to historical accuracy. The game includes news and events that help to immerse the player in the global nature of World War, with the actions occurring in a different parts of the world. The game also pays respect to the sacrifices made during the World War of the accurately depicting the horrors of the trench warfare. Overall, the Great War may not be for everyone, and yes, it is well designed and immersive RTS game that accurately captures the overall brutality of the First World War. It is testimony to skills to developers created something that is enjoyable and experienced at the same time. Would I recommend this game for everyone? Like I said, no, for a few reasons, because it might be not that interesting for players who like to run around and create. This is something that you need to sit down and literally enjoy playing. Thinking like maybe smoking a cigarette, which we are not promoting, but if you're doing one, well, you can do it together with this game. Or drinking a whiskey, for example, in the evening. And if you're younger than 18 years old, well, then don't do any of those and just enjoy the game with bar of cola maybe. Yes. This is it for this review, guys. Overall, the game is great, but not for everyone. This is very important here. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.